The end of electronics. Now, if you don't know the context and you're watching this video, you're probably like, wait, how can it be like the end of electronics? That makes no sense. And if you want to know, well, this happened. Minor update, 6th of October 2022. I mean, it only says minor update, right? There's nothing big about it. If you're reading it, there's nothing big about it until you get to the third row. AI countries will no longer accept buying resource offers if they do not necessarily need it. So what does that mean? Well, if a country is in deficit of that specific resource, like consumers, then you can sell it. But you cannot sell electronics anymore because they don't need it. And I went on a private server and tried it out. Alright, so I thought about trying this out myself, so yeah, let's just make some electronics, try to sell them and see what happens. Gonna need about, I don't know, like 4, maybe 5. I'll do 4 for now, and I'll go some like factory output tech and then prove. Wait, what was it called again? Public Service Act. Yeah. All right. So now that they're all made, I'm making 105 electronics. Now, 105 electronics. I mean, that's enough to be able to sell to the USA. So yeah, let's just try that out. And they will not accept it. Usually they would, because every country had a cap of how much they could be sold to. So I think, if I'm right, you cannot go under like 30% of their revenue. So basically, if you're making 10 million, you can be able to buy resources from other countries for 7 million, but you have to have like 30. You know what I'm trying to say, I guess. If I try to sell 20, they also refuse that. If I sell 10, I said if I sell 10, okay, fine. If I sell 10 to them, I guess. Oh, no, 20. It's 20. They will also. A lot of people don't and do like this update. If you see this, you know, I vote a thumbs up for the sake of it. 1,000 people don't like it, 1,300 do. And so I asked in the Rise of Nations game-related channel, hey, what the? Like, absolutely like. We like it, and I'm about to beat my meat. What do you think about the update? It's good, you know. Despise. Alright, we got a hater up in here. I love how iApprentice, he knows. he knows. W, this update is so you done goof big time. Worst update ever. So, if you still do not understand how this is a big deal, well, it's a big deal because the main and easiest way and the fastest way possible to become rich in Rise of Nations is selling electronics. They're cheap to make and they're expensive to sell. And you would sell them to big AI countries, and each one had a limit of how much, and basically you could sell like 100 or something to America, 100 or something to India, and you'd be good in economy for the rest of the game. So if they removed being able to sell electronics, then that means there's no money, and you actually have to think about making money other ways, how the game, I suppose, intended to. I think it's safe to say that people like it and hate it at the same time. Why do people like it? Well, electronics was a bit too easy to make money. It would kind of ruin the whole purpose of the game, and at that point you'd be so set on money that you can just focus on other stuff, and that might be a good thing, but now it's more challenging and it actually makes you work to make money. So you need to actually develop, you need to consider ideologies, you need to consider tax collection, you need to consider everything now to be able to make money. While back then you could just spawn an aircraft carrier by 2020 playing as Slovenia or something. It really wasn't fair. I guess it was fair because everyone could sell, but there was people that sold first and they would sell a lot, and then others would get left behind and stuff like that would happen. Is that good or is that bad? I don't know. The people that do dislike it simply dislike it because it was so convenient to be able to sell electronics and not have to worry about it. And the people that do hate it, I do not disrespect them. I actually respect their opinion, and I know why they dislike this update. That's because it takes more thinking and more working to be able to have a stable economy so you can actually do stuff in the game. And I completely understand that. I mean, I get the convenience part of it, but I simply do not think it's a bad addition, or it's not even an addition, just a bad update, because it actually makes the game more challenging, and I like that aspect of it. And people are gonna have to adapt to it, whether they like it or not, I guess. Electronics though were not Electronics though will not be completely useless. You still need electronics to make consumers, and consumer goods are probably the best resource you can get in the game right now, if you do not, I guess, consider oil or anything else. But yeah, you still need to make electronics for consumer goods. It's just that you cannot sell them anymore, so it's a bit more challenging to be able to make more money. This will change a lot in the meta. People will have to change how they play the game, because they would just kind of like make electronics. That would be a routine thing, and then just take over every country. And I get that, but yeah, now you cannot do that anymore. So it's rough. Tell me what you think about this in the comments, though. I want to know what you guys think. How many people like it and how many people dislike it, and say why you like it or dislike it. So yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye.